Well, children and guns remain such a problem in this city. Children as victims of gun violence in Detroit, such a familiar story. Our records show this year alone, 6 children under the age of 10 have been shot in separate incidents in Detroit. 4 of those children died. 4 of the shootings involved unsecured guns left for children to find.
But we begin with breaking news. A 9-year-old boy has died after shooting himself while playing with a gun inside a home on Detroit's west side.
3 children, ages 9, 10, and 13, home alone today at a home on North Lawn. That's near Puritan and Livernois.
And one of those children, a 9-year-old boy, found a loaded gun and shot himself. Our Priya Mann has been following this story for us and joins us now live. Priya, walk us through what happened.
Well, Sandra, the 9-year-old victim was rushed here to Sinai Grace Hospital. Doctors pronounced him dead. Police telling me the child shot himself in the chest area one time, and that one shot killed him.
We'll take a real critical look on neglect. We're talking about irresponsible behavior. These children should not be gaining access to weapons.
You know, Chief Craig said repeatedly today just how troubled he was by this shooting, and he said that this is unnecessary. You know, he mentioned that this was the 3rd child who was shot dead in just the past few weeks when they got access to a weapon.
He grabbed his mother's gun, left out in the living room while she slept. Fox 2's Randy Wimbley reports she's now being charged with child abuse.
I want this message to go out to all gun owners, to those who have CPLs, act responsibly.
And as far as Detroit Police Chief James Craig can tell, 30-year-old Latasha Lum did not. The mother of 2 is facing a felony child abuse charge after her 4-year-old son Jalen shot himself with her handgun. It happened around 10:30 Monday night.
In both instances, it's clear that the handgun was not properly stored.
The 4-year-old told doctors the gun was on a nightstand. Relatives say it's all a misunderstanding. Neighbors say Latasha was irresponsible.
Whatever account you're looking at, that the weapon was not safely stored.
In Detroit, Randy Wimbley, Fox 2 News.
He's now behind bars after his 6-year-old son got a hold of his gun and shot himself.
Well, Jeff and Joanne, tonight that little boy is still in the hospital, but thankfully he is expected to be okay. As for his father, he is facing some serious charges. He's accused of leaving his loaded gun unsecured in his home on Algonac Street, a gun that his 6-year-old son found last night.
9mm handgun. He took it out, started playing with it. Weapon discharged, striking him in the right hand. Mother swiftly grabbed him up, took him to the hospital.
Police say English's 6-year-old son shot himself in the wrist, but thankfully he is expected to be okay. We're told the boy found the gun in his parents' bedroom closet after he was sent upstairs to go to bed.
Could have been much worse, absolutely. And again, the parents are lucky that the child is alive.
What's even more troubling is that last night's shooting is the 2nd time this week a Detroit child has been injured after finding a loaded gun. On Monday night, police say a 4-year-old shot himself in the thigh after getting a hold of his mother's loaded gun.
A 4-year-old boy on Detroit's west side is shot and killed while playing with other children. Tonight, police tell us the boy's 4-year-old cousin pulled the trigger. That boy was rushed to the hospital with a gunshot wound to the chest, but it was too late.
I got a chance to speak with some of the police officers who were out here earlier this evening, and they were just absolutely devastated because, again, this is a tragedy that didn't have to happen. The tragedy unfolded late Thursday afternoon. 3 children were inside their grandfather's home. He's described as a man in his 60s. 2 4-year-old cousins and another child were playing together when the 4-year-old girl made a dangerous discovery.
A 4-year-old found a weapon in the bedroom and shot the other 4-year-old.
The boy died at Henry Ford Hospital.
A tragic accident.
An accident that sadly could have been prevented.
Make sure that your weapons are secure, that your children or no one else in the home can get access to the guns.
There have been dozens of local cases of children being hurt or even killed because a gun ended up in the wrong hands. Well, tonight, a Detroit inventor says he has created a device that could save lives.
One Detroit man trying to become a problem solver, fed up with senseless gun accidents. He invented a new gun lock. Fox 2's Andrea Eisen live in Detroit right now with how you can get one of those locks. Andrea?
For your safety as well, gun owners, there is a community event that you'll want.